It's business. Yeah, what? I found out you was in help. That could really ruin me. And who we talking? So back in Michelle, Captain Liam. And that's us. Got a postage house symbol for black love. It's our marriage is still had to go to them stages.
Every time we think the drama between Remy Ma and Papoose is over, something even crazier happens. Now, it looks like they're heading into a messy custody fight over their daughter, Reminisce. Papoose is reportedly trying to get full custody. A lot of people don't know that things have been tense between them for a while. Remy has even accused Papoose of domestic violence. She also admitted to cheating and said she introduced their daughter to the man she had an affair with. Sadly, things are getting worse. Some reports say that after Papoose found out about her cheating, Remy left their daughter and walked away, leaving him to take care of her alone. What exactly is going on? And is Papoose really trying to get full custody in their divorce? Let's break this down. For over 10 years, Remy Ma and Papoose were seen as one of hip-hop's strongest couples. Their love story inspired fans. They stood by each other through tough times, like an 8-year prison sentence, public criticism, and the busy music world. Through it all, they seemed solid. Papoose, especially, was praised for being loyal. He went against the idea that relationships in hip-hop don't last. But in recent years, their relationship has fallen apart. There have been cheating rumors, big arguments, and even claims of abuse. Their once inspiring love story has turned into a very public fight. So, how did things fall apart like this? How did two people who seemed so in love end up accusing each other online? Let's look at how it all started, and how things got so bad. Before we get into their relationship, let's talk about Remy Ma as an artist. She wasn't just another rapper. She was a powerhouse in hip-hop. Born Reminisce Smith on May 30th, 1980 in the Bronx, she had a rough childhood. She dealt with drug issues in her family and had to grow up fast, often caring for her younger siblings. Remy was known for being tough and having a talent for rapping. She rose quickly in the battle rap world. Her big break came when legendary rapper Big Pun noticed her and started mentoring her. After he passed away, Fat Joe continued to guide her and brought her into his group, Terror Squad. Her career took off when she featured on the hit song Lean Back in 2004. Remy showed off her skills again in her 2006 album, There's Something. About Remy. But just as she was rising in the music world, things took a bad turn. In 2007, she was involved in a fight over money and ended up shooting a woman she accused of stealing $3,000. This led to an 8-year prison sentence and put her career on hold. Many thought her music and love life were finished. But one man stuck. By her, Papoose. Papoose, whose real name is Shamla Mackey, was born on March 5, 1978 in Brooklyn. He earned respect in the underground rap world for his smart lyrics and strong messages. Even though he never became a mainstream star, fans admired his talent. But what really stood out was his loyalty to Remy. They met in the early 2000s and quickly connected over their shared love for hip-hop and strong values. Papoose admired Remy's drive and courage. When she went to prison in 2008, they planned to get married behind bars. The wedding was canceled after he was accused of trying to sneak in a key, but he didn't give up. He kept visiting her and fighting for her release. When Remy was freed in 2014, Papoose was there waiting. They made up for lost time, got officially married, and joined the show Love and Hip Hop New York. Fans loved them. While other couples on the show had drama and breakups, Remy and Papoose stood out as a strong, loving team. People saw them as a perfect example of Black love. Their joy grew even more in 2018 when their daughter, Reminisce Mackenzie, nicknamed the Golden Child, was born. Everything looked perfect on the outside, but problems were building behind the scenes. By 2023, rumors started spreading that Remy was cheating with battle rapper Eazy the Block Captain. Fans noticed Remy and Papoose weren't appearing together as much. Things heated up even more when another rapper called out Eazy. In a live battle, bringing their private issues into the public eye.
It's the business. Yeah, what? I found out you was living in help that could really ruin me. And who we talking? So back in Marseille, Happy Liam. And that's us. Got a postage house symbol for black love. Oh my God. It's our marriage is still had to go to them stages. Every interview, he's showing admiration and tell the world how he think his woman the greatest. They said I held you down in prison for 6 years.
Remy, who was also at the event, laughed awkwardly to try to brush it off, but the damage was already done. Soon after, there were reports that Papoose had hit Izzy backstage, supposedly because of a rumored affair. Izzy denied the rumor and tried to stay confident, saying that BMS fans were the reason for all the backlash. Y'all want something bad to happen to me? So bad, of course, it's the same hating men and females. But y'all should get this story straight before y'all speak. In another tweet, he said, "I'm not mad about rumors. I'm not mad about false stories because being the person that I am, I understand. But when I steamed, people like, happy it was a possibility. Something happened to me. It's unacceptable. And now I give 2 FS about nobody. We are not friends, and I finally get it." He finally told Papoose to speak up and tell the truth, saying, "Real men handle things the right way. Papoose, you should stop these rumors before I do. Being involved with someone else's wife and then expecting her husband to support you is just crazy." It's no shock that Papoose reacted the way he did. But at first, Remy said it wasn't true that Papoose had confronted Izzy. "I'd like to apologize to everyone, one that was disappointed tonight because we couldn't get 3-4 rounds from all the opponents I tried, and can y'all please stop with Izzy and Papoose lies? There's no place like Chrome, right back at it still in August." By 2024, things got much worse for Remy and Papoose. Their relationship completely broke down, and they could no longer pretend that everything was okay. In a surprising twist, Remy said that Papoose had cheated on her with world champion boxer Claressa Shields. She even shared what looked like text messages between them, hinting that Papoose wasn't as faithful as he always said he was. On top of that, she also claimed he had threatened to share private photos and videos of her. "Papoose, you dummy! Hey, Miss Shills, he took your advice, but not before I screenshot y'all convo. Oh, and he was getting me arrested. The woman that never effed off on him in 17 years while plotting with one of his chicks to try to destroy me the same. Woman that could have been used my platform to expose you. I got all your pics and messages from chicks while I was away. And he was holding me down Cybor. He about to say, he wrote my rhymes. Imagine that. And if anything intimate leaks about me, it was him because he threatened that too." By 2024, things got really bad between Remy and Papoose. Their relationship completely fell apart, and they couldn't pretend everything was okay anymore. In a surprising twist, Remy accused Papoose of cheating on her with world champion boxer Claressa Shields. She even showed what she said were text messages between them, suggesting Papoose wasn't as loyal as he always said he was. On top of that, she claimed he had threatened to leak private photos and videos of her. "Papoose, so you forgot the pool. Never got finished being remodeled me in the garage, and the workers called the cops to get you off me. I ain't at it is next. Is the audio and video. Keep lying." This is when Papoose finally decided to speak up. For the first time, he admitted that Remy had been in a relationship with Easy the Block Captain, even though he and Easy were friends. He said Remy cared more about that relationship than their 6-year-old daughter. He claimed that she spent Christmas with Easy and left their daughter behind. Papoose also said that he had punched Easy, adding, "While I was home with our daughter last Christmas, this is where Remy was." Now that he's moved on, he says Remy is angry and lying about him. He called her a narcissist and said he wanted to divorce peacefully, but she refused because he wouldn't lie and say he didn't punch Easy. He said he still has messages from her asking him to lie about the fight. He also added that Easy didn't fight back and ended up curled up on the floor. Papoose said everyone saw what happened, and Remy helped Easy and then stayed with him for 4 days, while he stayed with their daughter. He said Remy keeps lying about it, and shook his head, calling her a narcissist again. He explained that he didn't punch Easy just because he slept with his wife, but because Easy had first acted friendly, shook his hand, and then betrayed him. Remy denied leaving their daughter alone on Christmas. She said, "You're always lying just to look good. No matter what, I'm always with our child on important days." She also said that Papoose has a serious gambling problem and tried to pressure her for money so the divorce could go smoothly. She claimed that he's been dragging out the divorce by not signing the papers. She said, "I've been asking you to leave quietly for years, but you said the only way you'd go is if everything became public. You know I don't like drama on social media, and you use that against me, just like you use the values I have. From how I was raised. People keep calling me a gangster, but I'm over it." At this point, it's clear their marriage is over. For years, Remy and Papoose were seen as a symbol of true love, but their public issues raise deeper questions about relationships in hip-hop. From couples like Jay-Z and Beyoncé to Offset and Cardi B, cheating, fame, power struggles, and public attention all make relationships hard to keep going. What makes Remy and Papoose's breakup so painful is that many people believed they were different. Papoose was seen as the loyal husband and Remy as the strong partner who wouldn't betray him. Now, Papoose may keep working on his career, but his image as the perfect husband is damaged. Remy will probably keep growing in music and business, but this scandal may always follow her, and it's getting even more complicated. Remember when Papoose said Remy left their daughter on Christmas to be with her new partner? Now there are rumors that he's telling people she doesn't spend as much time with their daughter as she says online. He's allegedly telling others that she puts her new boyfriend before their child, even though people are saying her new man might be cheating too. Papoose is even thinking about changing their divorce and asking for full custody because he thinks their daughter would be better off living with him. This situation is really messy. Do you believe what Papoose is saying about Remy being a bad mom? Or do you think he's just using their daughter to get back at her? Let us know what you think in the next video.